couldn't find it.
Don't worry, Zach, I've got your live stream. Oh fuck, I can't find it, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
I got it. I found it.
I'm just gonna watch through screen sharing the professional way.
The professional way. So, Paz, Sneaker, what the fuck? Seeker, sorry.
Yeah.
Sneaker, Seeker, Tracy Beaker.
Sunni_Kappa.
Sunni Kappa. Forever CSGO, is that?
Fever CS.
Fever. CSGO.
Fever CSGO.
And get.
But yeah, we could just be like Fever.
Fever. Seeker.
Sunni.
Paz,
Seeker.
Sunni. Yeah, alright.
Pizza. And then.
I'm just remembering names. Connor B. Remember that name. Alright.
Kieran B.
Kieran B. Sorry. Fuck.
I remember that name. Connor B.
Yeah, Kieran B.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Bro, I can't even remember. This is wild.
Dude, Connor's playing this match? Awesome.
Yeah, Big Con.
Big
Hell yeah, dude. Big Con. Whatever happened to that Kieran guy?
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty sure he got yeeted off a cliff or something. Alright. Bro, the last game, we're live by the way. The last game was a tough one for Cosmic. Ek wasn't there, but me and Fred commentated that game and it was fucking rough. It was literally, right? They lost one round near the end, which lost them the game.
Oh god, I know.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Especially when it was mixed feelings, especially at the beginning, because they were like 5-0.
Yeah.
Like Cosmic out here, just straight wrecking these dudes. I'm starting to think, okay, this might be an easy win for them. But then I was like, okay, no, they're about neck and neck. They're about neck and neck now. So
Yeah.
it's good. And then they just lost that one round, and they were on eco, like connecting. They were all on pistols, and Cosmic had the full buy. So you'd think they'd take that one, but connecting pulled through, and then they just took the game from there.
Indeed.
So yeah, it was a rough loss.
Yeah.
I really remember is on one LAN game we had with a BO1 where we were on Nuke. We had what was it? We had CT side, and no, we were on T side. So the score was 15-13 for us, and we had the bomb down on B, about to explode. We all went ramp to save, and we just hear the CT side had defused the bomb. We're like, fuck. We had no economy to left. We have 2 alive. They have full economy, like full buy, and we lost the next round.
That's
16.
Rough.
We went into overtime. We lost 19-17, and that was the done deal for the tournament basically. That was in the semifinals. It was the worst fucking kind of feeling ever.
Yeah, that is fucking really rough.
So every now and then you see those upsets where just the opposing team just pull it through somehow miraculously.
Yeah. Alright. So the match should start soon. I'm just gonna keep refreshing the page. Alright, here we go. Let's delete this because this isn't working. Remove. Yep. Alright. We should be going to the match now. If there we go. Just make sure I'm sharing the right screen with you guys so you can see. It might not be working right now. I might have to do one tab.
We should be good, I guess. We can see in a minute.
I can see your mouse and everything, so there we go.
Yeah, it shows up.
CSGO.
We're good.
We Gucci.
This is sick. Alright.
Almost turned into a one-side fucking commentating.
Yeah. Yeah, just me the entire game. Just like, guys, why aren't you getting involved? What the fuck?
Oh,
No,
you muted us.
We'll get involved. me and Ek will just say yes, we agree.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, that was a sick play, wasn't it?
Good ace, yes, we agree, yes.
Oh, man, it was
Like,
so
I'm
magical,
like,
that
was a
ace,
sick
man.
play. What do you guys think? I'll be like, yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, guys.
I like
Sick.
it when he did the thing and he pulled the shot. That was pretty cool.
Can you see it on the live stream
Trench,
too?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just making
good.
sure. Oh my god, that was some FPS right there. Back in A. My god, FPS is dodge as fuck right now. Just give me a sec, let's close down some tabs.
Zach's been running Chrome.
Yeah, I had Chrome on in the background, what do I expect?
You did.
True.
What do I expect, bro? It's
You should
just...
probably turn off the netgraph shit.
Yeah. I just have that open just in case we need to do anything with the stream though. It's just the
True.
yeah, the display panel. Alright, so we'll shortly be getting into the game. This part normally takes forever. I remember the time I've played in the ESEA Open, it takes like 20 minutes for this to happen, but last game it happened 2 minutes earlier than expected, so me and Fred got caught off guard.
Wow.
Yeah. I had never seen that happen before, to be honest. There's always
Kinda
someone
like,
who's late.
We
But I-
had one team in Serbia where they played ESEA Open. They legit fucking regretted it because half the teams just didn't show up,
Yeah.
and they could have just waited for like the ESEA close, but they weren't invited to it. But
Oof.
that is like the best way to play ESEA, the tournament, and get like into the big leagues, is through the ESEA closed.
Yeah. Well, the problem with the ESEA Open is literally like what happens a lot of the time is like teams from like the higher leagues just fall apart and then recreate a team and then have to play in the ESEA Open again.
Yeah, that's like where the fucking inconsistencies happen with the team ratings and performance and
100%.
skills.
Like, I remember we were looking at one of the top teams, and there was just a player who had dropped like 96 kills in 4 games. It was insane.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that one. It was like,
Damn.
Yeah, that's
wasn't he like
insane.
hard carrying his team though? Was his team on like?
Yeah, but like this is literally the top team in the ESEA Open, but
Yeah.
apparently the carry and one other guy left the team, so
Yeah,
Don't know
I was gonna
what's
say I'm not
going
sure
on
if it's the same player. But I remember you telling me like the player. I can't remember what he dropped, but it was a stupid high number. But the rest of his team was on like just like 5 an
Yeah.
average game. So this guy was like properly getting his team, hoisting them on his back, and just powering through the game.
100%. That's got to be rough if you're a carry like that as well. Like games can't be
yeah.
fun, can they?
Oh no, they
Yeah.
can't.
That's probably like the simple feeling.
Yeah,
like-
100%. Back in Zeus and Edwards days.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, the Navi squad is actually pretty fucking like it is actually really good now.
yeah,
I would say.
100%.
It's
I think
so
it's-
consistent, and they actually have a lot of potential. At
Oh,
least
yeah, it's-
Perfecto has a lot of potential, same as Boomage. They
Mhm.
really they haven't really showed their full potential yet, and they could.
No, they're very young players as well, so they've got a
Yeah.
lot to do. I'm kind of excited to see what that Navi team does, because they can definitely be the best team in the world.
Yeah, and I actually think they will be at some point. It just takes
Oh,
like
100%.
maybe a half a year more, then they will be
Mm.
like at the Stars level, and then it just takes a little bit of hard work, and then you got it.
Yeah, 100%. The thing is right, there's a couple teams that can do that right now. Like I think if Mouse Sports changes like one player maybe, they could be sick, right? Like I feel like their squad right now could be number 1, but the problem is there's just too many young players and like too
Yeah.
much inconsistency on each one of the players apart from Rops, of course, who's a
We
god.
definitely saw that in the match that me and you watched, Zach.
Mm.
Not so long ago, where some rounds they just kick ass, and they're amazing. Like, the one with like basically 0 casualties,
Yeah.
they'll do really well. And other rounds they just like
Completely fall
their
apart,
phase
yeah.
clan just kind of just killed them.
Yeah.
Like their plans just kind of collapsed. They're like, okay, we're kind of stuck on what to do now.
That has been like, I don't know if you've seen this Ek as well. Like they have been super inconsistent on like maps, because sometimes Mouse Sports will just completely fall apart. Like
Yeah,
It
I
happened
know.
a few times on train actually. Like phase, I know they used a lot of utility and mollied and smoked quite a few areas.
yeah,
And Mouse Sports, they just kind of stopped. I mean, they couldn't go anywhere, so like their aggressive plan just stopped, and then like FaZe clan just kept getting picks.
yeah,
That's where like the that's where you say like the inconsistencies come with like you have all this young talent,
Yeah.
but they don't really know how to work together yet.
Mm.
That's where like teams like Australia is like Sure, they are amazing skilled players individually, and they have like top players aim-wise, I would say.
Yeah.
But when someone has a bad day, like on mouse sports, in difference to Astral's team play just covers it.
Yeah.
In
100%.
concessions to like mouse sports, where it just falls all apart. Where you say
Yeah,
like, if Voxic doesn't have a good game, well, that side of the map,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
Long Inferno, he just can't hold it. It
Yeah,
seems like
I think that's the one thing where a lot of it is pretty reliant on where they're having a good game or not, and also like,
Yeah.
and they're thrown off. Like when I talk about them getting shut down on train, that's when like things like people will just start having a bad game. So if they
Yeah.
get their groove on and they're like they're feeling it, they'll just kick ass. They'll just
But-
take people down left, right, and center. But the second they get stopped, their momentum's killed. That's when people start to get a bit shaky, and it's like they're good in some situations. When situations like that happen, again, they're not entirely sure what they should do.
Exactly, and that's where like Kerrigan comes into the picture, where he
Yeah.
has all of this experience, but
Yeah.
there's so much you can tell your team, but if they don't know what to do with the
Yeah,
information, they
100%.
just kind of fall apart, and they just stop doing what like they're supposed to do and not
Yeah.
trust each other.
I
And
think
that's-
Especially if you're the kind of player, like I can't really say for sure on mouse sports, but like we could all relate to the fact that like when you're playing good, you're gonna start feeling good.
yeah,
And if
exactly.
you're kind of trapped and you're starting to lose a few rounds, if you're starting to get nervous and a bit depressed, your game's gonna go down a bit.
Yeah.
So
I
if they're
think.
the kinds of players that start to get a bit shaky when stuff like that happens, their game can like start to wane on there.
I think it's kind of surprising on the mouse sports side, because like some of the players who you think would be a little more unstable because of how young they are doing like way better. Like Frozen is fucking just
Frozen's
killing it.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Frozen
Yeah,
was
it's-
doing really well.
He has been like, he's been a godsend for mouse sports. Really, it's like him and Rops have just been super consistent, and like the
Yeah.
more Frozen plays, the more consistent he seems to get. It's kind of insane. I think one of the problems with their team is, like, I wouldn't say Woxic's a problem. I would just say that he's very inconsistent. But when he is hitting, when he's having a game, like there's no AWPer quite like him. Really isn't. Like
Yeah,
he will
exactly.
completely destroy a team on his own. And that's
It's just getting that
that's insane.
consistently, like because that's the one advantage they have. Like when they're feeling it, they're feeling it again. Woxit will just destroy a team if he's
100%.
having a good one. But the problem is just like getting him to have a good one more than having just losing it a bit.
Yeah, and I think like obviously Carrigan on this lineup's been playing pretty well, to be honest. All
Yeah,
things
he's
told.
actually like improved a lot on his aim wise. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
actually just see it purely when he plays. He can outmatch players like Simple now, Electronic, where in the past he was seen like as more as a utility guard and
Yeah.
a support based player, where he set up his teammates. Now it's actually more him, which is like getting the kills and getting like the full stops on the different sites.
Yeah, he's doing a lot
You,
of
you
entries.
can even like
yeah.
see the those two defenses on long where he just
Yeah.
got aces and fucking 3Ks and 4Ks, where people were like, wait, how is this happening? Like, Carrigan ain't that good of an individual player, but he just does it sometimes. And that's a really crucial point to this roster as well. Like, that he can step up so he doesn't become, what was his name? The Cloud9, where Tens and the IGL for that.
Yeah, fell out. All right, moving on from that, let's talk about these two teams that we're watching today. So, Vulcan or Vulcaners or whatever the fuck their name is.
Yeah.
They have lost their past two games, and they do have a player to watch. Their player to watch is I forgot his name.
Seeker.
Seeker.
Seeker,
I
yeah.
keep on wanting to call him Sneaky because of the player who dresses up as women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have in my head every time I see his name.
Trans guy.
Like, it'll be opposite. Me and Ek will be carrying the commentary. Zach's gonna be just thinking like just images of Sneaky just going through his brain.
The entire
We
game.
just see on the Discord just him posting pictures like, oh guys, I found this really good picture by the way.
I lost.
It's like, man, Sneaky look great out there. Yeah, he does.
Sure, Zach, just keep it down for a little moment.
He
They're,
does
like,
put off
about to
being a woman,
clutch.
though, doesn't he? Oh,
It is
dear.
scary, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, but no, Seeker's the one to watch on the Reich team. I can't remember their name. But he seems to be the one who has dropped the most kills in every game and been the most consistent over the 2 games they have played, which isn't a huge sample size, of course, but better than nothing. And the side of Cosmic, Michael has been killing it recently, so he's a guy to watch as well. I also quite like the way that Callum B, that's the right one, right?
Kieran B.
Kieran B, fucking hell, every other name apart from Kieran.
I was
Kieran
gonna say,
B.
like you've gone through like Connor, Callum, every name, every single.
What?
I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you.
It's
It's
confusing.
spelled with the C, Zach, so I don't blame you. Unless
Did
it's-
you have a dictionary on the Karen B name by any chance?
Yeah, I'm
Silly.
looking for every name every time it comes up. Fucking name starting with C. Yeah,
Yeah, anyway,
no.
Cormac B.
Cormac B. Let's have that as a joke. Let's just say a different name every time.
If
So,
we
yeah.
continuously say different names each time, then
Cam B, he fits very well into the system and seems to frag really nicely, especially on Dust 2.
yeah, definitely.
and
he did
he-
when he was on a CD side, he did a really good job. He'd be defending
Yeah,
B
B
on
side.
his own, and he'd chat it out. He was great.
Yeah, he consistently got rounds where he would drop like a 3k or a 4k on B site, and it was quite impressive. So he's another one to watch. And obviously G's always a good one to watch. If he gets the AWP in his hands, he can be a real threat. And even with the AK, as we all know, G is sick. But one thing that I do think's been hampering him is I don't think he fits within this team structure very well, and you can kind of tell when you're watching him. But we'll see. We'll see if he can do better this game. He has been struggling in the last 2. Especially last game where he didn't get the AWP on T side once. So yeah.
Well, actually, now that we have the map Dust 2, and because of like the B update with the skyboxes, I would actually love to like see both teams like utilizing that really well. We haven't like seen it that much in pro play because teams are now playing the 3-2 style. Where you have the 2 on B and 1 playing the window, just kind of like rotating between the sites, keeping an eye on mid, and like the A guys just like the entire map is actually pretty split up now, so to say. So
100%.
you can actually get a really good 5v2 advantage if you need to, and even in like 4v like 5 situation, you actually have a pretty good chance of winning. So that would be a really good point to watch for in this match.
Alright, it looks like probably VOLKORNE or whatever the fuck their name is will be starting on CT side since they won the knife round. And it seems they are. Not really a surprise there. I think it'll be interesting to see which strat the Cosmic side brings in on T side here, and see which site they're choosing to go to.
Yeah, I'm interested because I've never seen.
They've got a good
VOLKORNE
B
play.
spawn actually.
Actually, they do have a good B spawn.
There, they look like they will be going B here.
I think it's maybe a little bit more of a slow push, maybe.
Oh,
now
yeah,
that they
maybe
see
on
the mid player, because he got spotted by the guy in T spawn. Yeah, it's gonna be a really slow play here to like try getting the control
to
mid.
snake around.
Ooh, they've made contact here. We missed that, but that goes the guy on short. He had pushed past the smoke and to get an advantageous angle and loses the gunfight.
And here we see the actually pretty quick explosion and reaction of that kill going to the B side.
Ooh, we got a flank on here. See if he can get him to catch someone off guard. and he is throwing.
Whiffing.
Yeah, he is
Oh,
whiffing.
God.
So the other guy, the last guy, Palm is rotating, and he gets caught off guard.
That was a little bit of a missed shot, I would say, from the Cosmic side there. They should
Yeah.
probably had that round.
They had a good plan because they both went either side of B. They
Yeah.
could catch people defending it, so that could have worked. But again, a few people spotted them. That guy did whiff his shots a lot near the end. And the guy, he didn't quite get out of that one.
Actually looks like a B rush here, maybe.
Oh no, they're doing the underplay again. Interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say both McLaw and Commentator are both taking the same route they did last time.
Yeah,
And
100%.
G's also coming along with them.
They did see someone in mid there.
Yeah,
they seem to keep peeking him, but Mikey Law's gonna get taken down there. G throws a mid smoke there to take a bit of map control. They try and go for the kill, and they push through again, and they die. They seem to be rushing onto B, and both get taken out swiftly by the CT side. Yeah, I don't know what they wanted to do there. I think maybe a B split, right? But they just didn't get any kills, so
possibly. I don't know if they're trying to lure the guys on B away. I don't know if that was their plan, because they had the two guys. They had two others waiting there, and then G, McClaw, and Commentator both went for mid. I don't know if they wanted to lure B players away, but it didn't quite turn out that way.
Oh my god.
And we actually see a upper push on Thomas really quickly from the CT side.
They do, they only catch one off here, and they traded pretty evenly. So now both sides are on a 3v3.
And this, of course, in the advantages of the C side, because they got all the mid doors, and they saw the two guys on long, no short, so now he will make long, will push long, and they will probably do an A split here.
Yeah, or maybe just a long push. One of the CTs is currently on a flank, and another CT is about to peek long here, so they're gonna have contact pretty early.
Yeah. Let's see if they
do, and they trade that really fast. Now, one of the CTs is trying to get out. He's got tagged. His flash does work, but he whiffs all his shots.
He doesn't quite make that one.
So now the T side is pushing up onto site, and they seem to have just a clear path onto site here. The two CTs are probably boosting over and taking advantage of that.
Just Seeker left.
But gets easily traded out, and that's the end of the round. That was just, I don't know, just people missing shots.
It was pretty chaotic by the end of that. People whiffed quite a few of their shots, but Cosmic managed to take it by the end of that.
Yeah, Cosmic
took quite a few casualties though.
Cosmic just won the Angels, so.
We actually see some possible late long control here, like a really slow default to get that long control, because Cosmic hasn't really pressured that at this point in the match.
Yeah.
So we should be seeing something here.
Trying to wait there.
It does seem like the T side has pushed up short and taken a lot of it. And this doesn't leave the CT side in great positioning to be able to stop an A push. Unless that long guy can get a trade. It does seem like they're going for like some hard mid control on the CT side, having two players in there.
Seems like he's trying to check out mid right now, and he spots them.
He tags one, but he doesn't really get much out of it.
Not very much, and he's already under some fire, so he doesn't want to stay there for much longer.
Okay, so they've got onto the A site now. They just need to get these frags. One frag is made from Car. And Get seems to be on long. He doesn't get given anything from the Cosmic side.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to peek this, but
they're doing the retake, but the Cosmic side is just in advanced position.
No, G immediately gets there.
Ooh, he gets the first. He doesn't manage to get the second, and that is tough for the side, the CT side again,
VOLKORNE.
just not really being able to Like,
Yeah, VOLKORNE definitely struggled with that one. Their pace slowed down quite a bit, and then Cosmic was just about able to get that.
true. They just seem to be struggling to win these aim duels at all.
Yeah,
seems-
hopefully Cosmic have realized they can take advantage of
Well, G has seen all of them cross
that.
the B,
G
so
has seen all of
and
them.
they were gonna go push through that, but now the Cosmic side has such an easy route to A. They just have to trade
all
out
the
these.
info now, so if they can just make it in time.
Mikey Law did get tagged pretty badly there.
But the trade-off was worth. They did take down Seeker, so
True.
This should be a pretty clean side for Cosmic here.
Yeah,
To get all these guns out.
Palm's been tagged pretty heavily. So's Kieran B.
It's pretty lucky that the Cosmic side hasn't lost a singular player
Yeah.
here.
No, because they're all pretty low, but again, the shots just
Oh my
weren't
God.
quite there.
The other side seems to just be able to tag them down, but can't finish anyone off here.
Yeah.
And it just seems to me like their aim just isn't quite there. Like
No.
a lot of these could have been kills. Look how low the entire Cosmic team is. And he gets traded at the end there. Once again, I think it's just out aiming.
I think, I think by maybe this round, if Cosmic have indeed noticed that they whiff a lot of their shots, in both the last two rounds they won, they were taking advantage of that. So it'll be interesting to see if that's going to be a consistent play, but they're just trying to purposely get them into gunfights they know they can win.
In my opinion here, I would try a fast play just to see if it really is that easy to beat them in gunfights. Or just try and take like a deeper bit of map control to see if they can really hold you off at all, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, we see a pretty like slow default here again from Cosmic, which
Yeah.
they've done a lot, and they're making the reactive play to the information they got and the fights they've won or lost against the VOLKORNE.
100%. It's just going to be interesting to see if we get any aggression out the CT side in like deeper positions. It's hard to do this. Well, it's perfect to do this on a slow push, but if you're losing a lot of aim duels, you don't have the confidence to do that. So it's not going to be great for them. But they do have good map control on the CT side at the moment, so we'll see. Seems like Cosmic want to go up short again to see if they can test them, but they find nothing on the catwalk. They're currently setting up some utility to get some people on site, but it is a fake for them to do a B split. So let's see if any of the CTs can get any kills. Well, they do get one. There is another one on site, and it seems to be traded evenly, but Cosmic do manage to get into the
that
site.
was a good headshot by Mick Law.
100%, a great entry to make this a very hard retake on the...
Fever's gonna try and retake. No, Fever and Seaver are gonna try. No, never mind. It's Fever and Get.
Oh, he does get the headshot, but they just get traded out perfectly once again. Good afterplants from the Cosmic GG side. And like we said, they're just winning their aim duels. Like, they're just out aiming them at the moment.
Yeah, I think referring back to what you said earlier, I think maybe them trying a fast play might be a good idea. VOLKORNE definitely again use a lot of utility to slow them down. I think if they know they're gonna get out aimed, then advantage kills would definitely be the way to go.
Oh, the CT pushed up into mid, but he gets taken.
That was I wasn't sure how that was gonna go down because I was saying advantage kills might be the way to go, but maybe a big aggressive plays might not be the best idea.
Ooh,
especially since
traded
G,
again.
Yeah.
They seem to want...
and G are pulling that.
Yeah, they seem to want to get aggressive here, but I feel like they needed. I know it's a pistol round, so it doesn't really matter. But I feel like they should have tried to make bigger advantages out of those Deagle players instead of trying to play close.
Again, I think they want the advantage kills. If they can get the utility and get the angles, then just being able to take down Cosmic before they know they're there, then that might be the way. because at the moment those aggressive plays aren't in their favor at the moment.
Yeah.
Cosmic can out-aim them and they can pull their shots.
Ooh, there's a nice shot in mid there.
Yeah,
Ooh, and another one.
tagged.
This could be turned around, but they trade once again. Cosmic and tagged. Oh, this could be Vulcan's round, but traded once again.
Get is very low right now. Pom is left, but Pom's on full health.
Yeah, Pom's on full health and is rotating to be here.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be hard to defend that, especially because this is solely relying on Get being able to make. If he can make that headshot, he'll be alright. But Pom's now on B.
I think it's fine for Get here because he can just go grab an AK and just save. That's probably what he should do.
Let's find out. I don't know if he wants to get too aggressive.
Yeah, this is what I mean. He's just gonna grab an AK and save it here. He's gonna save as much as he can. Is he going for this?
I feel like he might go for it. He's gonna go for it.
Well, the CT side does have the money to buy up orbs and everything next round, so he should be able to like make some good damage here, or either get some utility out of it.
Wow,
that was actually a pretty close fight there. If that would have been headshot,
if he had made that he just managed to swerve at the wrong moment, he could have definitely taken Pom, but Pom just managed to get him at that last moment.
We actually see the first CT orb coming out here on Get Sands.
Yeah, let's see what
this should be a
it.
really good, like game-breaking or round-winning condition maybe for the Dust side.
Again, if Get's a good orb.
This is the utility that I was talking about. I wanted the aggression from the CT side because they needed the utility to back them up so they could actually get in those advantaged gunfights instead of those disadvantaged ones that they've been taking.
It's like I said, if they can get those advantaged gunfights, they might be able to start building back up and surpass Cosmic.
Yeah.
And we actually see the slow again controllable default from Cosmic once again, where they don't really take the initiative. Let VOLKORNE take the initiative and then react to that again.
Yeah, they just take the map control slowly, burning that map control out, and then strike when they know they've got an advantage and they have the places to throw the utility. But this is, once again, they just seem to be able to get away with the same things over and over again. Cosmic.
This is definitely giving them a lot of info since they've kind of worked out that no one's really on mid. And yeah, Cosmic... No, not Cosmic, sorry. VOLKORNE seem to have stacked quite a few.
Oh my god, they're blocking each other in a molly. Now that's a mistake you don't want to be making. That seems to have cost them this round.
I take it back. I thought they'd heavily stacked.
No, it's just two of them, dude.
No, just two. Again, this is what they need though. It's those advantage kills. They trap them, and they just manage to take most of them out. This is what they need if they want to.
I feel like that was more of a Cosmic mistake, to be honest. They blocked each other in the upper with a molly, burning like two of their players half health down, and then taking a disadvantaged gunfight off the back of it and losing a player instantly, and then pushing through the smoke. They had no one going tunnels there, which is a grave mistake. You should never do just a B push from mid. Because you see what happens. You get caught with utility, your back's completely open, and you get mowed down.
Mick Law's been seen from the VOLKORNE side. He's tagged, but only lightly.
We could see finally the long gunfight happen early here. But
yeah, it looks like a pretty standard setup where it's gonna be a flash through the long doors and two guys just popping out getting the pit guy.
Yeah,
VOLKORNE should be able to actually react to this with the support from the car guy with the flash.
Yeah, 100%. I think they're waiting for the mid guys to get some info here on the Cosmic side.
Oh, there's a peek. Fever's in the pit. He's gonna try and flash
Fever is having to play alone here, but the Get manages to push up and take advantage of it, and then trade out 2 kills. That very impressive from the side of Vulcan there.
Yeah, they were heavily focused on Pin, which even though he was pretty much fighting alone, he may as well have been a sacrifice because they all take advantage of the car whilst he was distracted.
This seems to be a falling apart of the CT side as well.
Yeah,
Cosmic just
he's-
take advantage of people not having the correct info. But they could get caught off from this long player here. And they do. They let him rush out long without anyone holding it and just take them both down. They should have been trying to get the bomb on site way faster there, in my opinion. As fast as possible.
Yeah, but VOLKORNE actually just naps that round just from under Cosmic's noses. Off those really beautiful shots from Cosmic's side.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the VOLKORNE definitely should have lost that round. But they claw them back, and this is how you win games. You don't need to win all the clean rounds. You've got to win those dirty ones too.
Yeah.
Let's see what Cosmic can do with pistols here. One traded out on the B side.
Yeah, Kieran B's already down.
Let's see if Mikey Law can get an entry here. This could change up the round. There isn't anyone on site, so this might be a difficult one.
You could actually get a lot of information here. Getting the other guys out.
Gets there with the AWP, and that's gonna put some shock to them. They're not gonna want.
Yeah,
There we go.
Why the hell are they peeking?
I was
one
gonna
at a
say
time?
they don't want to go out and rush that, but then he peeked again. And, what was the?
Yeah, like
Yeah, no, never mind. I can understand wanted to go get the weapon, but he knew that.
no,
Get
with
was
G,
there.
if G only had a Glock there, like I understand, but they should
Yeah,
have all
that's what I
pushed
mean. I
out at
understand
the
he
same
wanted.
time.
I understand he wanted to get the weapon.
No, it was the play before that was the problem. They all ran out one at a time into an AWPer,
Yeah.
and that's just asking to all die. Like it's like you weren't even trying. You've got to all push them at the same time.
Yeah, no, they saw him get shot, McLaw, and Get was there, and then he decided to peek out again, and then he got shot again. So it's like, okay, you definitely know the AWPer's there. You don't need to lose 2 players for that. But yeah, I can see the struggle G was in, and he needs to get a deagle because he was stuck on a Glock.
Ooh, Get trades that again. He seems with this AWP, he seems to be able to trade pretty well, to be honest.
Yeah, so it's fair to assume at this point Get is their AWPer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is a fair assumption. And this gap in the smoke can
There's my
be
big brain assumption.
quite a problem unless Cosmic use it to their advantage. But it does seem like they're going for a B split here. And they're pushing onto site. And they do get the B site, but they lost a lot in that exchange. What are they doing?
Seeker coming in with the ta from the behind. Takes
Yeah.
the
Again, they were both kind of right next to each other, and then he
Exactly.
turns to see Seeker rush around the corner out of tunnels, and
I think this pause is very necessary for the Cosmic side. They just seem to, I don't know, me and Fred noticed this in the last game, but there seems to be a breakdown in communication between the players, and stuff like that happens way too often. Like, that should never happen. Someone should have already planted the bomb, and they should be in after plants. They shouldn't be playing in such aggressive positions there. Especially when they've killed both people on site. I understand one holding, like, a safe position, but I don't understand them, like, both stood very close to each other in a very similar position where they can be easily sprayed down from the back. It does seem to be, I don't know, it's communication, in my opinion, that seems to break down. You know what I mean?
yeah.
We should be able to like see during this match if that is what cost the Cosmics the entire T side, or at least some rounds on it, or maybe the entire game.
This is
Does
kind
that
of
make
what
sense?
happened last time, to be honest. They got an advantage early, and they seemed to be out-aiming the enemy. And then they just kind of fell apart slowly. And once again, the VOLKORNE side seems to be able to like take advantage of just knowledge and their aim.
Yeah, they even like, you can even see on Cosmic side they have the 3 deagle investment into this round, but 2 of them went towards the B tunnels trying to get a pick, and 1 towards the long side. It should be a really like heavy stacked one where they
Yeah.
just try challenging that AWP and getting the quick headshot.
Yeah, especially since that, again, for some previous rounds, we worked out that Cosmic can out-aim these guys pretty easily.
100%.
Like, VOLKORNE are pretty reliant on those advantage gunfights, but the problem that we're seeing is that Cosmic are just kind of giving them those advantages, though, and we can see
100%.
VOLKORNE taking advantage of that. Again, they're playing... Not that playing slow is bad for Cosmic at the moment, but again, I think heavy stacking and maybe a fast push might work in their favor. Because at the moment, again, VOLKORNE are just keeping it cool, keeping their pace, and just getting those advantage kills, slowly shutting Cosmic down.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like Cosmic should just be going for like more of a rush. Just
Yeah,
give it a
'cause
try.
We
right?
saw that when VOLKORNE tried to be aggressive, it really didn't work out. It really did not work out for them.
But I think I've noticed something. They have started playing more aggressive now. The VOLKORNE
They have
side.
started playing more aggressive.
it's
but
working.
It's in a better way for them though, because the first time they
Yeah.
played it, they were trying to push onto T side though. It was that kind of aggression where they're trying to push on T side and trying to force them, just trying to like immediately like push a Cosmic back and then like take the round because they had lost quite a few rounds at this point.
Yeah.
We
But this
actually,
kind of
like-
aggression's different though.
Yeah.
Again, they're just getting lots
Ooh.
of advantage kills. They're getting aggressive, but they're not trying to force themselves like to push on.
It seems like the
They're just,
Cosmic
like,
side got an
pushing-
early pick there on the B side because they pushed through tunnels, and it was a good information play from the Vulcan side, but they didn't really get any info that they wanted. It seems.
No, they've just lost a player.
And also, something that I was trying to point out is in the last game, this was, well, we're about to make contact here, and 2 kills, but the third one can't be traded. Ooh, Seeker hits a nice headshot there, and G gets taken down on long. Wow. I feel like the Cosmic side is falling apart a little bit here.
Yeah.
Ek, what do you think?
Well, it actually like exactly what Fred said. Like they really need to pick up the pace here and try forcing VOLKORNE out of the good rhythm that they found with those aggressive picks with gets up, and trying to like press them into bad fights, which they don't want. And we actually see it here with the 4-man rush along, 2-1, and good trades on both sides. Getting actually pretty
Ooh.
good
Cosmic
bad
do win out.
subtraction.
See, there we go. Get was kind of stuck there. He wasn't like he tried
Yeah.
to aim, but he couldn't quite make those shots. That's what Cosmic need to do. They need to force players like Get into those scenarios where they can't quite pull their shots. Whereas the other times, again, Get just stood there and they came out one by one for him.
Exactly. We could actually see the possible retake here from the VOLKORNE side because of all the utility. We actually see the flash coming out and 2 players up short here. One gets traded out by Maggie
Yeah,
and
Ken's
gets traded
AFK.
actually really good. Still has the kit, smoke down on bomb. Timer actually going pretty close here, and 2 guys along spam the smoke.
Oh,
Ooh, that was a close round actually.
that was a close one. I wasn't sure if they were going to make that. They seemed quite far away to get that right spray, but G just managed to pull off that
Yeah.
one shot.
I think this. I assume this is going to be a pause for the Vulcan side here, and I think this is an intelligent pause. I think after losing such a fast-paced round, which we had all mentioned was the way that Cosmic need to win this out. Probably talking about a strategy how to just get this last round to get as big as an advantage as they can going into T side.
I would actually prefer seeing G on the AK instead of the AWP and actually going for the fast mid split, or the bit B split, because of the inconsistency on the mid players on Vulcan side. We could actually see it work out really well because they haven't had that AWP playing on the mid side and mostly on the long side supporting those 2 players.
Ooh, G does get a kill once we mentioned. With
Says he
the-
doesn't need to fire no.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
I
we've
do see
needed
what you
from
mean,
G
though,
the
but-
entire T side, though. He needs to be getting those picks with the ult to give his team that advantage. That's the reason why he has it. And this is very important for the Cosmic side.
Although Ek is right though, Vulcan don't seem to be all that good on mid. They don't have too much defense, except there. But they're mostly playing on long or B. Pulling off that one shot on Miklaw.
Yeah.
And we actually see the B split coming out really slowly here. Going fast now towards that B side. The flash coming out to get some cover for the push. One guy in the window and
easily traded
Orb
there.
gets down on car.
Yeah, and
We
now
actually see the 2v2.
it's a 2v2. Let's have a look at Get here. This is going to be an interesting retake because this is going to be really important for both sides here. And G gets the kill. And
That's really
Seeker
important,
does get the one, and then G trades him again with the AWP. Nice play from G there. He got 3 kills in that round. And
That 3K really pulled them through that round.
Yeah.
Actually.
He definitely was the reason why they won that round. I need to rebind my keys. Because it's really annoying having the entire, like, I don't have a number pad, so I'm having to use the entire top row of numbers to switch between players. So if I'm trying to, like, fucking
Well, on this T side, on VOLKORNE side, I would actually like to see just happen, like, if he gets the spawn peaks on, like, long side with the AWP, that he actually goes for it, because he's been pretty good in this entire match with the AWP. We've seen him, like, doing massive 2Ks and 3Ks with the AWP.
True.
Which could lead to the VOLKORNE
Side
win condition on this, yeah.
I agree. I feel like I don't wasn't like a super aggressive AWPer. He was more of like a angle holdy AWPer, from what I could tell. So I don't know how good he'll be on T side, unless Cosmic is giving him easy kills. You know
Again,
what I mean?
if like what they did with G earlier, except G can do the aggression, but if they can, if Get's able to just get those easy picks from Cosmic, then he might be able to do well.
Yeah. I think this is probably where Seeker's going to come into his own as well. I feel like he's probably an AK player, and he's going to start wrecking kids. But we'll see.
As you've mentioned earlier, Seeker is their top player, so it'll definitely be interesting to see him on
T side.
the offense.
Yeah, with an AK especially.
Definitely.
Alright. Well, they have got a great B spawn here. If they want to go a fast B, they might be able to pull something off. But it does look like they're all looking towards the A side, so they're probably going to go for maybe a short 2A or a long 2A.
Yeah, we actually see the 3 P250s coming out from VOLKORNE side. Like, try and challenge those USPs on the long range. So we might see some good long action here in a short bit of time.
Look how fast he's got up here. There was so much info found there. He could probably call to his teammates on long that they most likely push pretty deep on long here. But this position could catch someone out, but it doesn't.
Ooh.
Get works it out, and there's another trade. This seems to be going very... And
Those
again...
headshots.
Jesus.
Get might be pretty decent on the pistol.
Oh my god, G's had a lag there.
It's Kieran B left.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough round for Kieran B to clutch, especially because there's a guy like right in front of him here, and he doesn't spot him, and he gets caught off. I feel like the Cosmic side was too reliant on those 2 long A players for them to win the round, especially
again,
that guy in the
Fever
corner.
got so much information from it. He just peeked round, saw that they must be pretty deep in long, and then from that they knew what they should do.
It was excellent play there from the VOLKORNE side. And if they push B here, they can get all of the info in the world of where the enemy players are. Well, they get one here, It's not the worst in the world. G gets another, not the worst eco in the world. They will be able to buy up into this round, so we will finally get to see a gun round. And Baguette has dropped 20 kills so far.
Nice.
That is...
Yeah,
that is
Get's
quite
doing pretty
successful.
well. He's better on he seems to be doing well on the aggressive so far, especially since in a few rounds when he's had the AWP and he's been rushed, he doesn't seem to quite be able to handle it. But he's definitely getting better. But now he has got
he's got a
And we actually see the
Yeah.
B rush coming out here from Valkyrie really quickly into a 2-man stack on the
Yeah.
other side, and actually having a TK there
Ooh,
on the Valkyrie side.
they do
Getting
manage
the-
to trade one.
Yeah, they almost
Ooh.
again. Kieran B was on there, and me and Zach can mention that he's pretty good on B defense. And again, he showed that again. He's able to hold down B pretty well.
This could still be Valkyrie's round on this retake if they like do it right and play this post plans really good. We actually
Get
see
should,
Yeah, putting himself in a
again,
very
Get just
tricky
standing there.
position.
Now that they've gotten some damage, they know they have a good idea about where.
Yeah, that's round. Get gave away way too much info by standing
Yeah,
in that
exactly.
smoke.
Again, B like if you take B on T side, it's pretty hard to take it back. But again,
Yeah.
Get gave away too much information, and Cosmic just took advantage of that and moved in.
Yeah, the retake is notoriously hard on that B side. It's a little bit easier now that the skybox has been opened up, but it's still very difficult. But Cosmic do it without any casualties, partially because of Get. But let's see what he can do with the AWP here. Get has finally got the AWP, and it seems to be a fast B play again.
and here
Well,
actually comes the aggressiveness which I really want to see from Get, like trying to
Oh
get
my
these
God.
openings
Why has
and
Cosmic
really
not put
striving
anyone?
into like,
Cosmic hasn't put a single player on the B side.
and they actually get it for free.
They get it for
Without
free.
knowledge from Cosmic at all. They still stacked A here. And they're actually giving it fully.
I don't understand why
Kieran,
they
I
didn't.
don't know either. And they were there for quite a while, wondering when they were going to make it, and now they've suddenly got the bomb on their hands, and it's...
Get's going to be very important to the... oof, and he gets taken
Kieran
out.
B manages to make that shot. Get could have been very good in pulling on that defense bit there, but again, Kieran B manages to
On
win.
site. This
This
Cosmic probably get the retake. If they can defuse the bomb in time, they do get it. How did the Vulcan side manage to throw that round?
Again, because yeah, we have no idea why no one on Cosmic was on B. They left it empty. They just handed it to them, but Cosmic still took that.
I guess Cosmic was just so comfortable on the retake, and I can understand why
And it
they
was a-
completely took that without
And
really
again,
much...
it was a B retake. B
Yeah.
being notoriously hard to take, but Cosmic didn't seem to mind on that much, especially because even Getz, who was holding defense with an AWP, and like we said, he seems to be more of an angle player. He definitely could have tried to get Kieran B then, but Kieran B just headshots him immediately. Didn't really give Get a chance.
That was a good AWP shot from Mike there. He does miss that second shot, but it's not really that big of a deal. And he got back on site because of the other guy boosting him up. This could be tough from them though.
Yeah, they've palms
They
down,
did lose two
Mi-
players.
mix down. They're gonna see what G can do in this situation.
That was rough. My camera work was dodge as fuck there. We definitely could have seen that, but I fucked that up really bad. But they both seem to retake on site pretty effectively, and G does get the first kill here, which really
That
does
was
give
about-
Cosmic the advantage. But Seeker here does get G, but he's traded out very shortly, and
That was a decent play from G though. He didn't rush out, he just waited, and then Fever peeked to that corner. And then,
and G just took that kill from them.
and then the other two were actually waiting, and then they just came out at the right moment.
G was struggling towards the start of the game, but seems to come into his own
In general,
the
it
second
seems
half of
like
the game.
Cosmic was struggling a bit, but now they're seeming to find their rhythm a bit, and they kind of have a good idea of what they want to do. And even just things like that B retake though, Cosmic, they handed it to them free, but they didn't seem to break down. They very comfortably took that.
100%.
And actually the 4-man A long again here, and no one on B.
This is I've never seen this strategy played before, but it does seem to be working.
They've got one on B now. I believe it's Kieran B, potentially.
I guess if you are trying to stop a long rush, it's probably very effective, but they haven't really put a huge amount of aggression towards long, the Vulcan team. It's kind of interesting.
We're actually having a
Let's see
really
if
good
Zeke can
position
get
here.
anything.
If you can get any frags. Actually getting mollied out too.
Oh, Jesus.
Gets the frag and actually gets away with his life in the hole.
That's a very aggressive play. But he pulls it off, and it does give his team the advantage there.
And swapping the AWP move from G to Pommy, because Pommy actually have the lowest health. So.
Yeah, he does have the lowest health here. It does seem like they want to do a short push here, but the bomb is scared to cross. I'm pretty sure G did spot that, so he knows they're coming short now.
We got a quick shot here for all 4 guys, actually, into the 3-man stack.
Yeah, into the 3-man stack, and they just can't seem to trade. They only traded on the last kill, and now this guy's left alone in a 1v3 and just gets taken out by an AWPer. Again, I don't know, that the Vulcan team just seemed to push and just not get those trades. Just couldn't seem to trade at all.
Yeah. Again, like, we know that they especially in gunfights, Vulcan aren't the best. But again, they've proven themselves to be pretty good, especially on that first pistol round. But Cosmic just seemed to be, again, dealing with things really well.
Rush.
Oh, Nick Ball gets that rush again.
That mid-rush
Cosmic
was
took
shut
that so
down
cleanly.
instantly.
Again, like, the only one who took any damage was the Commentator, and he took like less than half, I believe.
And he was
Again,
very
Cosmic
close,
are like
yeah.
dealing with these situations that are being thrown at them really well.
Yeah, their CT side does seem to be able to take the pressure a little bit better than their T side.
Yeah, especially since now a lot of it involves Vulcan having to come to them. So does it mean Cosmic need to run into those advantage kills that Vulcan can get?
Missed out on his opportunity to get that kill on B, which would have given them a huge advantage.
Definitely, and now...
And he actually presses forward even more after seeing the guy on the Xbox. And the explosiveness comes here.
That...
And 2 kills goes to Vulcan actually, and the B bomb side.
Ooh, 2
But one gets
trades. I feel like they're gonna save that. That's fair. Those B players need to get 1 or 2 more kills there, and that round's Cosmic.
Yeah, especially near the beginning, because they were quite lucky that Get didn't make any of those shots. It was only until I can't remember I can't remember his name, but another player came through the doors, and then Get just picked him, and they all just rushed through at that point.
I feel like both of their positioning was more like a one-time kill thing. It wasn't like we are here to trade for each other and see if we can get 2 or more kills, which makes that retake a ton more easier than it previously was. And G does take down 3 when the round's ending.
Yeah, that's definitely going to annoy them.
That really does hurt the economy on the other side. They can fall by this round, but they can't fall by next.
Scott still has his AWP, and the rest of them have got AKs.
It's a fast long play.
But again, even if they lost the round, just being able to injure their economy a bit is definitely going to help them.
Yeah, they're pushing long here. They've got a lot of people here, but like Cosmic can definitely get an easy rotate in. There's like a lot of info for it. If G can get a couple kills, it looks like G's lagging to me. I don't know if you guys see that.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to I have to watch G a bit more closely to see if I can see that.
Palm sorts on top mid.
And we actually see the full save again coming in from Cosmic because of the 2 AWP setup which didn't get any frags in the early rounds, which actually costs us a lot on the retake.
It does make it very difficult for retakes to be possible if you've got a double AWP setup. And they do seem to be getting traded out here, the Cosmic side, but Vulcan are playing a risky game here. Their economy isn't fantastic right now, and them getting taken out is not going to help. The Cosmic
even
team...
if they took that round, they took a lot of casualties for it.
I agree with that. I don't
Since
know.
they're buying a lot of utility. They're all buying AKs. With their already injured economy, that's going to drain it even more.
Yeah, it's a risky play, especially when... Oh my god, nice hit kill from Pom there in mid. It seems like they're going for a short push here, but get stopped by the molly. But are going through it, but do waste 2 nades on it. And like I said, no trades again.
He doesn't quite make that. He doesn't take any damage. He takes most of the damage, but none of his shots hit.
This is... I don't really know what to tell you here. Again, the side of Vulcan just not seeming to be able to trade consistently at all. This has been extremely rough.
Yeah, no. Again, it's those gunfights that Cosmic are just better at, and now they're in a good position that Vulcan need to willingly go into those. They're just forcing Vulcan into those gunfights, which Cosmic, as they've seen, they've proven that they can win those fairly easily.
They're not even... Cosmic isn't forcing anything. They are taking gunfights and they're not using utility properly on the side of Vulcan at all. They like I said, that push on short, that wasn't forced by the Cosmic side. All they got was 1 pick. But it seems to me like the Vulcan team's strats seem to be very shallow, and they don't seem to be able to pull anything new out at all. I don't know about you, Ek, but that seems to be the case.
Yeah, we actually see
nice
a good
kill in mid.
first frag here on the mid, and actually opening up a lot of possibilities for Vulcan here, which we see the B split actually maybe being a possibility.
Kieran Max takes Seeker,
but he does get traded, but G's there. He doesn't seem to get that second kill, but this is going to be tough. Cosmic somehow still losing that round.
And now they're on B. It's going to be interesting if Cosmic want to try and retake this or not.
Charging battery.
I think they're just going for the exit frags, maybe trying to catch one on the doors, maybe with the AWP. Getting a free AK for G for away some guns. No, they're actually trying to go for this on this late bomb timer.
Oh, they do get the first trade.
The second as well.
And they get the third. No, they don't.
Yeah, Mick managed. I was wondering how. Yeah, no, still. Oh, it doesn't matter. Never mind. I was wondering how they were gonna deal with Get, who was cooped up in the corner over there, and they were so close, but Get just managed to just about take back the round.
I feel like they could have baited him out with the defuse there and then taken him in a disadvantaged gunfight, but communication not quite there again.
Definitely.
Cosmic
and
side.
the stress from the timer was a big factor.
Yeah, true.
We see the 4 guys rushing long here with the opening track block.
They get
going
2
through
kills.
the smoke actually, and
The
going
aggression.
through the A side.
And will he be able to get the trade on the guy on short? No, he is backed off. And do Cosmic save this? I think they do.
It looks like it actually.
They have...
2 guys rotating over to the A long doors, trying to get those extra frags.
Once again, this is what happened in the last game. The Cosmic side seems to just fall apart. They can't close games, and this seems like it will be the case again. They just...
I think it all depends on these moments, because it's, again, we both know this. They don't just suddenly fall apart, and I don't know what it is. Maybe they just got very... I don't want to say they got comfy and too relaxed, because they were easily
Obviously
going to take
not.
Vulcan.
'Cause- yeah.
It's not true. But I think it's when things like this happen, where Vulcan, that they just went for a rush. They tried something, and then Cosmic weren't really sure of how they were going to deal with that.
And here's
I
the
think
pause
that's
from
when
Cosmic.
they fall apart.
Yep.
It's when, again, because they can outgun Vulcan pretty easily, but it's just when little things that happen where the other team puts them in a situation that they're not sure what to do with.
Yeah, this is tough once again. They're between a rock and a hard place here.
And I think Vulcan are going to want to really try and take advantage of that right now. If they know tactics like that are going to work, we'll see if they want to exploit those.
And it seems like there's another freeze time, probably taken from the Vulcan side, deciding if they want to do a rush again. And to be honest, if you think about it, the rushes on B and A have been very successful from Vulcan.
Yeah, either it's actually gonna be a long doors peak by Get here with the orb, or it's gonna be that fast B rush here because of the spawns.
100%.
Like they can choose either side, and it could be really good possibilities for both if they do manage to pull it off.
They do have excellent B spawns. Like if they do a B rush here, they will catch the Cosmic side out.
But it actually looks a bit like it's gonna be the A play instead with the Get spawn. To be honest.
True.
Because they just showed in the last round that Cosmic's indecisiveness as a team as a whole is actually a big factor in this late round state of the match.
And by the way, G's ping has been pretty high. I just kept on checking it, and it's inconsistent and hanging around 70.
It's lurking around the 70 area, which isn't great.
That's probably the reason why he hasn't want to use the AWP, because having that kind of stuff, and they do catch Michael, and they're going for the aggressive play again. G needs to get a couple kills here. This is
Tommy's actually getting two in the pit, undiscovered,
free.
and he gets the other one as well.
They managed to make, it was quite interesting, but they managed to make a trade-off, so now they're even, so it's going to be interesting to see how the Kenznator and Kieran B deal with this. They're definitely both capable players. I reckon they could pull this off.
This is going to be rough since Get has got that AWP still.
It is true, and now he's planting, giving them extra pressure.
It's only actually covering for that long play now.
Especially with Get being on long.
Get actually running back and getting caught by it.
He made the wrong move. If he had remained guard on long, he might have been able to pull this yet.
That was an easy retake. Way easier than Cosmic
Get had guarded long properly. I don't want to say properly because it wasn't like, again, I don't know why he moved back actually. If he had the offense remained watching long, Get could have dealt with them pretty easily. But again, he just happened to make the wrong move, and Cosmic just took advantage of that, and they just went in for it.
I think the most important thing there was like they had no info on where the Cosmic guys were coming from. They knew they were probably on B, but that was it. They didn't know they would be coming from long. So
I think it would have been the better move to have Suni check rather than Get. Get should have taken the corner where Suni was, because Suni had the AK and Get had the AWP. Get had taken the corner and Suni gone out, then maybe Get could have gone that info and tried to take the round back.
We actually see a 4v3
Yeah, it was 2
after this long incident.
Cosmic have managed to take that long position and turn it into a positive now. It has taken them a little while, but this flank could be imperative to Cosmic winning this round, and it does seem like the T side is going towards A.
This is where like Cosmic, like Mick, actually just needs to play like a really bad pussy player, like really just hide and make his team do his job. Where he actually goes for the aggressiveness and actually gives Vulcan the chance, but capitalizes on and actually hits some pretty nice shots.
100%. The AWP on site just making easy work of them there, like not even a struggle, and it does seem like Cosmic will close this out since the T side has no economy left.
Yeah,
this once again from Cosmic was was way tougher than it ever should have been.
It definitely was, and I was right that they were going to collapse. It's good to see that they didn't fully collapse under the pressure like last time, and hopefully if they can just take this one round.
He does get the
Midgard didn't
first.
caught off guard.
He gets the
2
second.
guys more on short.
And G, this is going to be very reliant on G here to get a couple more. Well, the retake shouldn't be difficult, but now they can't push up to get the AWP either.
Cosmic is going actually pretty fast pace here and getting both frags and closing out the game with just that.
That, I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot of pressure for even us at the end there. Well, at least the game was exciting. Let's give them that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
G top frags with almost 30 kills by the end of that game. Very impressive. Well done to the Cosmic side for closing it out this time. They did have a little bit of a communication collapse in the middle of the game, but eventually managed to pull it together, which they didn't in the last game. So
I think that they were definitely severely helped out by some of the scenarios they were in, especially when VOLKORNE didn't have any info on them. So they were they were able to take Get, who had the AWP, so he could have defended long, but he didn't know where they were. So VOLKORNE was able to take that.
Yeah. I think both CT sides were very similar in even like the way they worked. I don't think it was quite as reliant on the AWP on Cosmic's side until they were deeper, but the early picks from VOLKORNE on their CT side was really what gave them the advantage. And Get played very well. So well done to both teams. They played their hearts out, and the better team won on the day. So well played to Cosmic for winning that game, and I wish you all the best. Do you guys want to say anything before I end the stream?
Nope, just well played.
Yeah, well played actually. It was pretty exciting, mate.
It was. All right.